we sitting worried about today. They looked at the long-term goal, put their kids through college, sent their kids to law school to become judges and lawyers and doctors and everything they can use to grow later, to where we haven't done that. We just kill each other, and it's a joke. It's sick, when you think about it. So, we before we even got into anything, this stuff was already here. Everything we talking about in the music and this whole culture had already existed, and white people was already doing it. They just wasn't rapping about it. Plain and simple. It's almost even stupid when you think about it. Back then, what everything that the mob do, if they had people coming out talking about it on the street, they would probably kill them all. But that's what we do. We glorify it. It's just like, okay, if y'all doing this stuff, why the hell are you talking about it in songs? Let's keep this quiet. They were that organized in that aspect where everybody on the street didn't know what the hell was going on. They kept their stuff quiet. We rapping about it, as if we glorifying it. They looked at it as business. We looked at it as if, it's something cool to do. And it's crazy. It's crazy because when I still see this stuff, I'm like, man, y'all don't get it yet? You don't understand where this stuff came from? That they tricked us and gave us this whole hip-hop culture that's based on the worst part of them? Gave us, their fucking leftovers? And here we are parlaying it into a culture that's destroying us. And we sitting around thinking that these people care so much about black folks that they're willing to put up hundreds of millions, billions of dollars to these black artists because they care about, how much you balling. They care about that you shot such and such, or how many clips you let off in this person and all that. They care so much about that they're willing to spend millions on us talking about this shit. How stupid are we? Not realizing that they're letting us talk about it because they know it's destroying us. They putting the money, they backing it because they know it's destroying us. All these artists y'all looking up to are so phony, frauds, fake sellouts, backed by this money because they know it's destroying us. And we don't want to accept it. We going along with it. We sitting up here investing time in their arguments and the shit that they doing while your life is all messed up. You worried about somebody else's beef and argument, all hype, putting it all over social media like you gonna get something from it. That's crazy. That's mind control shit. And they've been doing it for a long time. So the culture that we so proud of and everybody think is happy, even when you look at the sports and entertainment culture, comes from the same people that's been oppressing you. So you sitting up here bitching and complaining about being oppressed when you sitting up there sucking a dick and fucking, glorifying the same people that's doing the shit to you. Just that simple. And just because they put a black face in front of it and these black person got money and they doing this and they got a status and fame, y'all don't give a shit. Y'all rather go and kiss their ass and let them destroy y'all and, rather than, do anything about it, to have any kind of, successful outcome. This is what we're doing. It's a joke. It's a joke. And trust me, they laughing. And this shit been working for a long time. So when it comes time to address the issues, when people want to talk about what's going on, I'm always the first one to say hip hop. And then people they hear they don't want to talk about that. Oh no, it ain't hip hop. We can't touch the hip hop. Get that white man back his shit. That's what I say. We had a good run where we had good artists. We started talking about stuff that made sense. And they dumbed it down to mindless dribble, to the words that's not stimulating your mind. It's not stimulating your mind in any way to make you want to do something or, rebel or have some kind of progress. It's just mindless bullshit over and over again. This is where we at with it. It's not even art no more. It's not even music. It's bullshit based on the worst part of white history, which is the mob. And we know it. We know it. Now, the sad part is, they made y'all love this shit. Y'all love this culture. Y'all get emotional over hip-hop and emotional over y'all actors and musicians and what have you. They made us love it. And it's a history to that we've been seeing for a long time. They tell us we can't do something, we can't have it, no, get out nigger, and then they let us in, one at a time. And then we get happy and it's praise. Oh yeah, Jackie Robinson, First black baseball player, and we celebrate that. We cry. First black this, first black that, when they let us in somewhere. Instead of us understanding that we can do this shit on our own. We had the Negro Leagues. We didn't need to put Jackie in there with them. We could have just supported our own shit, and we would have been fine. Same thing in business, the same thing in everything else. When they wanted us to integrate, we should have said, keep y'all bullshit. Ours is going to be better. And supported our own stuff. But they made us want it. Plain and simple. Black people wanted to fight so hard to try to fit in with these white folks. And then we see what happened. You know, and it's a trap from day one. Set up from day one. Using us to grow their culture, to grow their, you know, civilization. Because as I said before, when you are a civilization, you have a set amount of money basically circulating within that community. Now, if it's 10,000 in this community, that's all going to circulate. But if you can take another community that has 10,000 and make them come spend that money in your community, now your money grows. But they don't never take that money and go back in this community. So that money shrinks. And this is exactly what happened. This is what they did with us with integration. We had black communities, but we was going into the white community to spend our money because we wanted to fit in and made them more wealthy. At the same time, working for them. I mean, it's the same shit. So, you know, I keep seeing people talk this shit. White this and white that, when everything about you is white. Plain and simple. It's not our language. It's not. It's not our culture. It's not. And when somebody try to give you a little bit of your culture, that nigga tripping. He on some shit. But these niggas that's rapping and doing all this stuff has been on some shit, and it's the white man shit. At least what we trying to put out and convey is ours. It comes from us. And it's crazy. So this is how I put it to people. This is how I break it down to people to understand it on that level. You know, consciousness is ours. You know, we have a real history that matters, that makes sense. And, you know, looking at what was given to us, you know, it's a joke. It's a joke. It's sad. And yeah, I mean, we are talented in so many different ways, but because we have been tricked to not support each other, we can't even take our real talent and cultivate that into something great, you know, for ourselves, into our own culture, because we too busy trying to impress master. You know, we want to do the right thing for him and make sure that he give us our praise and applause. Plain and simple. So this is exactly why they do what they do. Oh, people, they want that award. They want that Grammy or that Oscar or Emmy. They're going to do whatever it takes to get that approval. Plain and simple. We see what these black folks do, these celebrities, to get it. Sellouts. Plain and simple. No matter how you want to slice it, you can keep on making it like it's some type of shit where, oh, everything is okay and it's all good and this and that. It's bullshit. These people are sellout and they sold out to destroy you, and they're doing a good job at it. The history comes from them. So this whole culture, so-called hip-hop, gangster rap, gangster, they call it gangster. Who was called gangsters first? We weren't no gangsters. Gangster rap. Hip-hop, it's not us. It's not us. Plain and simple. So they were the gangsters before us. That was never us. And we proud of this. You know, killing each other and everything like that, and making no kind of real progress from it at all. At least when the mob did it, it was about business. We do it over stepping on somebody's shoes. Stupid shit. And it's crazy. They took the worst part of them, gave it to us as a culture, and we loving that shit. So we got our black kids running around, you know, wanting to kill people and commit crimes to give validity to their music, to give validity to who they are, that they gangster and they come from the hood and all this and that. When a bunch of motherfuckers around you who don't even know you, don't like you, you know, to give validity to who you is, to make you look some type of way, so you can, you know, get a job deceiving your people, destroying your people. And this is what they look up to. This is what they want now, and they don't understand the history behind it and where it stems from. Plain and simple. So, you know, look at the whole thing and understand, you know, this It's theirs. They created it. You know, we did what we do best. We made it better. Plain and simple. But if it's being used to destroy us, it's something that we should have no parts of. Now, what they understand that the only thing that's universal is business. Plain and simple. If you got business, you can grow. You got business, you can do things. You can put people in places. You can have communities. You can do so much. So I'm gonna make sure that these black people are not growing in business. I'm gonna make them grow in something that I control, which is entertainment and sports. Plain and simple. So if they're growing in entertainment and sports that we control, we can pick and choose who is going to be successful and what they're going to do. Plain and simple. So yeah, even though you're a celebrity, they might not let you in this avenue of fashion or what have you, because they don't want you in that lane. Okay, we'll let you build that lane up, then we're gonna buy it from you, which has been happening. But they understand business is universal. Now, if we got our hand on business and promoted that and spread that, then, we would grow far. We would be an economic rival, which we already are, but the economics is going to benefit them and not us. So business is universal. Business is what we should be getting into and growing, and that's how we excel. That's how we change the culture. That's how we change everything. Business. Being your own boss, opening your own business, so on and so forth. All these other races and cultures of people have done it and are doing it and are excelling. But us, we are at the bottom. As soon as a black person try to do something, what's the problem? I don't support black business. That is death to us when you say that shit. Death. I don't care how messed up it is or what they done did. Figure it out. Talk about it, speak on it, help them out. We got to get out of this whole thing, bashing each other in business. And that's what they want to have, and we don't even see that. We don't see that. Some things you should just keep to yourself. Sometimes it's better to just pull somebody to the side and express the problem rather than put it on blast in front of everybody to make you feel good. Not even realizing you're destroying your people, you're destroying your future, you're destroying your kids' future and everything by your words and your actions. Black businesses ain't shit. And now we got this whole stigma out there that every black business is trash. Stuff happens, and we have been basically trained and conditioned to run bad businesses. It's tough. We got to help each other out through the situation rather than bash and destroy our future. So as long as they see it that we don't have a future in business, everything is fine. Now you got to run over there to the entertainment side. And that's what's happening. These black kids can't see black men, black business, black women, black business. They see black entertainers and athletes. So that's where they going. I'm going to be a rapper. I'm going to be a basketball player, what have you. Not business. Business is going to help us grow economically. Sports and entertainment is not. So as we always talk about, slavery never ended. They just changed the form of slavery. You got black people walking around talking about, I got a job. I'm working. Are you a slave? Plain and simple. They just changed the form of slavery. That's all they did. You got to realize, because we're looking at it as if we're on some kind of equal par. But guess what white folks was doing while we was enslaved? Guess what white folks was doing while we was going through slavery and everything? They was working. They was building generational wealth. They're doing the same thing today. What we doing? We still slaves. Plain and simple. So while we were slaving and in chains back then, they was going to work too. But they was building generational wealth. What were we doing? We were slaves, not building shit. And it's the same thing today. They building generational wealth. We working for them motherfuckers, not building nothing. And then as soon as black people come along and want to start a business, we don't want to support them. It's just that simple. So it's so much going on, and they sabotage us so much. It's crazy. So, I had the whole sale, the flash drives. To my surprise, I had about 3,000 people buy the flash drives. Now, you can do the math on this. We're talking about in about a week's time, I made 600 grand, like that. So the IRS basically shut me down, to tell you the truth. Not getting too much what happened is over now. But they basically froze my shit to investigate, how I made this money so fast. And they literally called me, and I had PayPal call me. What are you doing? How do you make this kind of money? We're on the flash drives, and couldn't fathom that. You know, immediately, oh, it's a nigger. Made this kind of money that quick. You understand? So I don't know what it was that let it leak out to where, you know, 3,000 people bought. It's over 60,000. I think I'm at 61,000 subscribers now, but it happened. And within a week's time, you had about 3,000 people. And I apologize to those who had to wait long to get their flash drive. We just was overwhelmed with the orders because we wasn't expecting it. And by the way, the flash drives are going to go on sale. I got the emails from you guys asking about them, but they back on sale for $189. It's the last time we're going to do it for $189. So if you don't get it, you know, by Friday, you know, that's it. 1 week is going to be up. It's going to be into that. But, you know, this is what they do to us. As soon as they see us growing outside of the confines of their control, they on us, you know. That's one of the reasons, if you've seen, you've been buying lately, I had to charge taxes. IRS on your ass. That's how to get you. And I have my LLC and business and all that, so it's all cool, everything legit. You know, it all works out. But this is what they do. Business is universal. You got a business, people coming in to buy from you, they can't stop that. Plain and simple. And they can come in and try to buy you out, what have you, whatever. But if people fuck with you because they fuck with you and buy from you because they want to buy from you, ain't nothing they can do with that. So basically, if your people supporting you, who gonna touch it? Nothing they can do. So, and that's the thing. Business is universal. You understand that? So we're not gonna let you niggas get no businesses and do your business thing. We're gonna make you motherfuckers tap dance. Dance, monkey. That's what they doing. That's what sports is. Shut up and play football. Shut up and throw the ball. Y'all gotta understand what's taking place. And this culture is bullshit, and I'm sick of it. I can't stand hip-hop right now. It's horrible. It's horrible. I don't want to hear no rap. I don't want to hear none of that shit. It's like when I listen to it, it's just like, stupidity. And y'all hype off of this bullshit. Oh, that joint was nice. Dude, that's gangster. Copying off fucking white folks. And then go talk about them when you copying from them 24/7. Be your own boss. Make your own money. Do your own thing. Get this stupid bullshit out of your energy. This hip-hop shit is going to do nothing but bring you down and force you to do something that you don't want to do. It's garbage. But yeah, I want to thank you guys for taking the time to watch. And I appreciate the support. Everybody who's supporting purchases the Book of the Dead Part 2. And yeah, see you guys next video. Thanks for watching.